Yeah guys, Frankomatic here with another C64 game that will hopefully work correctly this time. I was going to do the DOS version of this, but trying to run that gave me some issues. And I learned that this C64 port is the same game. I had this as a kid, and I'm pretty sure nobody else did. Not this version, the DOS version. This is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and it is a game. And oh boy, that sounds awful. As you'll soon see, it also looks awful. The DOS version actually looked pretty okay. I seem to recall the sound being good in that too, but in my attempts to run it on this here modern machine, the sound was a nightmare, and it also liked to crash a lot. This one's also a little crash happy, but as long as I can show you some of it, I feel like that will be fine. Gonna play it on the easy difficulty. All the harder difficulties do is give you less time and require more items for the stupid puzzles in levels 3 and 4. Anyways, here's our plot. It's the plot of the movie. The first one. Man, my eyes are looking real anime in this picture, ain't they? It's like a digitized picture, except for parts of the face. It's really weird. Let's move this along a little bit. Anyways, we gotta go find historical famous dudes in our time-traveling phone booth. So let's go. Now you might be wondering, how do I know what to do? I can just mash numbers, but that don't do anything. Well, the answer is you need the manual. The manual has all the numbers you need, and some hints for the game's really dumb puzzles. Let's get one of the easy people to get, though. Let's go to 1793. Now I say easy, because in the DOS version this is in fact incredibly easy. It's made a little more difficult in this version for one reason. What we want to do here is go into the Bastille, and we want to go through this maze. Where's the exit, you might ask? Well, normally it would be clearly visible, but for some reason, the way it's drawn on this version, you can't see that it is right here. It's not visible at all. There's also a bunch of maze up to the north that you don't have to go to. And here we get an awful noise and Marie Antoinette. Excellent. The phone booth looks like a pile of garbage. So anyways, next. Let's go here. Here we can see Joan of Arc, but she's a little preoccupied at the moment. We can't do much with our current items of nothing. So how are we going to put out that fire? Let's for no reason go to ancient Rome. There's a fire extinguisher here because, you know, why wouldn't there be? Get in the phone booth, guys. Thank you. With the fire extinguisher, we can now maybe, if it lets me, there we go. Do this. And collect Joan of Arc. Alright. The next real easy one to get is one I'm not going to go to right now because I've had the game crash a few times. So let's instead go to this number, again, for no reason. Here we are in the ancient past, and hey, a calculator. Ain't that convenient? If you're wondering how you'd figure this stuff out, it's just kind of hop around. You know how it is. So what are we going to do with the calculator? Well, first we're going to go here. And we're going to give it to Mr. Einstein, so he can balance his checkbook. You know, that did not light him up over there. That's interesting. Did I not get you, Einstein? Yeah, that looks like that bugged out a little bit. Oh well. Can we get another calculator and try that again, or is it gone? Let's see. Nope. That one's just not happening, I guess. So let's go here. Hey, Beethoven. We can't actually get him to follow us right now, but we can steal this flower. Whoop. And with this flower, we can go see Dr. Freud and Mom. And Mom's going to be throwing stuff at us. So we need to calm her down a little bit with this flower. And that gets us Mr. Freud. Maybe. Now, it didn't light him up either, so this is having some problems. Let's go to the Mad Dog Saloon. And this gets us another minigame. Haven't done this one in a while, so I don't remember how it works. Also, wow, that animation. Holy cow. Ah, so we just mash button. Gotcha. And after beating him up, we get Billy the Kid. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like it's a little busted. We're not actually collecting them properly for whatever reason. But that's fine. We'll just get a bad grade in our report. It's pretty much what we deserve. Let's go find Michelangelo. Also, we want this. You ready to play some Donkey Kong? Whoop. Ready to play some Donkey Kong that doesn't control very well? Ready to play some Donkey Kong that controls really, really badly, in fact? Yeah, come here, you. He also did not collect properly as far as I can tell, so let's go grab the guy we need this for. Who naturally is Nero. Here he is. Yep. Play your violin, my man. Everything's good. No problems here. Now, for no real reason, let's go to this number. We get the question from Socrates. Gotta collect these coins. Also gotta get this. Whoop. Ah. Ah. Well, this is gonna be a time, ain't it? Alright, there you go. Got that coin. Unfortunately, you do need all of them. Did I somehow trigger the screen transition? Ah, it crashed. I see. Well, just for the sake of completion, let's go check out the other couple of time zones I didn't get to before it crashed. Warp speed through this loading. Alright. Let's go see Mr. Napoleon. There's another spot where I had this version crash on me, but I think you guys get the point. And this one's actually another action thing, so it's kind of interesting, if nothing else. So we gotta cross this war zone. Get some more bogus. We'll probably hear it at least once. You can cross while the cannonballs are firing, but they will just murder you, so... Jumping over that river is probably the trickiest part. Alright, let's see if I can not get stuck on this screen this time. There we go, that's better. Over here we find Napoleon and this note. And now we have to safely walk Napoleon back. Which mainly means not falling into this river. Okay. We should be good now. Alright, Napoleon collected properly, so that's a good start. With that note. Whoop. That note, my controller has gone nuts. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Let's swap over to using the keyboard for now. Or not. Okay, there we go, there we go. Alright, Beethoven collected correctly. Let's see if Einstein still screws up here. Oh, I forgot to pick up the flower. Idiot. Alright. Now it's like Einstein still doesn't collect correctly. Just for grins, let's see if Marie Antoinette does. Maybe it's just certain guys don't work in this one. Or maybe you can only successfully collect 2 of them. But I need to get some new batteries for this controller, apparently. Let's fix that real quick, actually. Alright. With a little bit of time wasted there, let's get back on this. Marie is the fastest check. If she doesn't work, I'll just go back to where I need to go for the end and get a terrible grade, probably. If she doesn't work, maybe I'll grab Joan of Arc too. Yeah, it looks like this version just breaks after you get 2 people. Might just be my archive. Hard to say. Let's go back to the present, see what happens. Oh, maybe I was supposed to be going and dropping them off at the mall. Let's go see if we can get Joan of Arc. Before we call it a day here. And maybe Billy the Kid. because he's pretty easy to get. Just mash bouton. Yeah, I feel like it's probably I had too many people in the phone booth, which causes the game to break a little bit. It's a little unfortunate, as there's no indication of that, and you can't get them to follow you again, from what it seems. Yeah, come with me. Yep, that was the problem. Let's go get Billy. There's an item somewhere here too, I don't remember where it is. I think I just walked right back into the phone booth like an idiot. That ain't what I want to do. There we go. Let's beat up these guys. And now Mario. Yeah, they beat me up. I did so easily the first time. Yeah, apparently this ain't happening this time. Let's get Michelangelo and Nero instead. Anyway, somewhere in Billy the Kid's time, for no obvious reason, there's a Twinkie. But I think you have to beat those guys up first, and apparently I'm not up to doing that a second time. And over up to terrible Donkey Kong, apparently. We can also grab Lincoln, maybe. Oh, and Freud. Yeah. Yeah, get ourselves a nice 6 dudes. First we go back to the mall. Go to here. Pick up Nero. Go get that flower that we forgot to pick up when we visited Beethoven. And get Freud. And I think that should be enough to get a decent grade. Maybe not an A+, because I think I took too long. Those flowers which are kind of a glitch and don't exist. That's good. You can collect everyone, but you do not need everyone. Yeah, there you go. Give us your son. Thank you. Drop these guys off at the mall. But right now, all we have to do is also go into the mall, and then we can call it a day. Let's see how we did. Let's go. Load everybody up in the party van. Go to school. So the people we didn't get to see were Genghis Khan and Lincoln. Genghis Khan needs the Twinkie, and Lincoln needs that coin you pick up in the Socrates area. The harder difficulty involves getting the items being a little different, but it's basically the same game. Let's see how we did. Hey, A+. We did it. Saved the band. Oh, wow, that's unfortunate. I feel like that probably wasn't supposed to go away immediately either. And then hard crash right back here. Excellent. Anyways, that was Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Later, guys.